What's up, everybody? It's been quite a while since we did a video. We've just been real busy and lots going on, and taking care of the pigs, trying to get ready for their first show, which is the 25th. Today is the 10th, so we got 15 days. We've got to register for our county fair. We've just got a lot going on, needless to say. Everybody's doing good here. I'll flip you around, you can see. We started some beet pulp on Miss Sunset, and man, she has really filled out. Like, she's looking good. We're happy with it. We may back her off for the next week or so, just so we don't over condition her before that July show. But yeah, she's looking jam up. Domino starting to put on some size and shape. We still are dealing with a little bit of scours on him. Same thing with Bolt. Bolt's looking really good. He's got that short, stocky frame, and we love it. And we'll take you down to see Miss Muffin, who has been doing good. She is not a fan of the heat, though. That is the one thing I will say. Being the hairiest pig we have, I think that has a lot to do with it. But she has really good skin and hair, really thick hair. But yeah, she's just not a fan of the heat. We may even have to move feeding back. We normally feed at 7:30 and 5, just kind of the times that work out for us. But we like to only give the pigs 30 minutes to eat. And at 5, if we don't get out here and really get her hosed down, and we even give them some ice water in the afternoon to help give them something to drink and cool off internally. But if we don't get that done, she's had an occasion of leaving a little bit of food. When I say a little, like we're talking an ounce or two, just not cleaning the bowl. Something we're doing on the boys to try to help with this scours issue is we're up to a ½ pound of oats. We also switched away from those pelleted fortified oats to just a traditional oat groat, just trying to give them some kind of bulk and decent fiber. If we run this for a week and it doesn't work, we may start introducing some beet pulp to it. I really don't want to, because the beet pulp does have molasses in it, and I know that can go the other direction, but it's very high in fiber too, so kind of a catch-22 there. If nothing else, I mean, they're growing. They're probably not growing as efficiently as they should, since they do have a little bit of scours. But they are starting to hit a better daily average gain, which is how we measure them. And then the other thing is just keeping them clean. And when you're dealing with scours, that's just part of it. Like they just tend to get dirtier, and their white doesn't stay as white. So the only reason why Muffin's white doesn't stay as white is because she insists on standing in her food bowl and gets her white feet covered in feet. But other than that, we're super tickled with how she looks. About fiber sources, so we've been talking with the breeders and just doing our own research. There's several different ones. A lot of people are feeding barley right now. We can't get barley locally. I've called a bunch of feed stores. You can't get barley flake, or at least you can't get it consistently. Oat groats are good for them. They have to have the hull removed. So, you got to watch. Like, if you just were to go buy steam crimped oats, then it doesn't have the hull removed, and that can irritate their stomach. They don't digest the hull. They have to have the hull removed. Anyways, sorry, I know I said that twice. But this is what, just so you know, when you're buying oats, this is what they should look like. And they look almost like oatmeal. And these are just crushed oats. Now, one thing about oats, they're decent protein. These are 15% protein, and but they do have 5% fat. So if you've got one that's a little soft, it could cause it to soften up even more. The beet pulp, this is the beet pulp. So it's shredded beet pulp. It's very, very dry. Like, I wouldn't feed this to them just straight dry. And some people rinse it too. You can put it in like a colander and try to rinse some of that molasses off if you really don't want that in there. The molasses is just for flavor, but it has next to no fat and is a significant amount of fiber. I want to say it was like 22% fiber, and the oats were. You remember what the oats were? 5. Was it 5? They were 5% fat.
3.
Yeah, 3% fiber. So not a heavy fiber source, but they still absorb water. They take up room in the intestine, and it just slows down their digestive tract. So if you've ever got one scouring and you don't have it on some type of fiber, that's definitely the first thing to try. It does dilute the ration though. That's why we like the oats, because they're 15% protein, and at least keep some protein in their diet. The beet pulp, it's not. It's like 6% protein, if I remember right. But we've tried it on Muffin. We threw a handful in hers, and she ate it. No problem. I mean, when I say a handful, it may have been an ounce or two. I don't know. I just wanted to see. She's a little bit of a picky eater, a slower eater, and she's she likes stuff with fat in it. I don't know any other way to say it. Like, when we went straight to Linder 675, which we were really excited about all the stats on it, 18% protein and the lower fat. Thanks, Hayden. Good call. She was paying attention. She wasn't crazy about it, to be honest, and she was getting a little stiff, so we ended up cutting hers with 685. So it's that's more of a just a 16% protein, 6% fat. It's got a little more fat in there, and anyways, it helps keep her looser. But she went back to chomping down. What, bud?
Fat, because no, you're talking about her loves fat. So.
Yeah, Muffin loves fat. She and I'm thinking she's left some. Hey, you need to get over there and eat. I don't know what she's doing. She's just distracted because we're out here. She's done this to us a few times now, where she just kind of walks away from her feed bowl, and she's not as aggressive about eating as the others. She's bright, she's active, she wants to train, she wants to go to the wash bin. She seems happy-go-lucky, but just sometimes she's like, nah, I'm not eating this morning. So I don't know. If there was anything else wrong, I'd be a lot more panicked. But on top of all the show pig stuff we've got going on, we also have our state archery tournament this weekend. So me and the oldest are headed out today to get that set up. We're co-hosting it with another local range. So lots going on, just been busy. That's the update on the pigs. Like I said, everybody's been kind of going through feed changes, and we can see the results of it. But that's where we're at, getting ready for show season. It's about here.